Hey everybody, welcome to another edition Star Channel Plays. Host Rob, aka Star Channel. We're back with some more Cyber Knights Flashpoint 1.8.111. And there have been a lot of bug fixes added since the last time I was playing. A lot of small additions, but important additions. So we got things like some new cyber implants, Free Streets Compact getting new enemies. We got filter additions, filter improvements to files. Just lots of little improvements. We get to see a little bit more of what's going down here. There's more indication to show that nano scrubbers in progress and how that affects your full nano scrubber. You can see what we're doing here to upgrade. So you can see we're upgrading power supply. We're getting in the icons. And just a lot of smaller but no less important kind of things you don't, it's not like a story update or a big mission update, even though there is an update of a mission and map being able to be used, combination able to be used now, but nothing like a new map or anything, nothing huge or really mind-blowing yet. But all of the bug fixes are important, and all of the little improvements are very important for our playthrough. So without those, you can't really do some of the bigger things that you want to do. So in our last episode, we did another smash and grab. We got to send our new recruit out for the first time, and she has been bestowed the codename of Blur for now. That's what I decided on after doing some checks of the randomizer, see what it came up with. That was the best one that I saw from me, and I didn't think of anything better. So that's what we're going with for now. So she didn't quite get enough experience to move up. Kind of sad, but she's not the only one stuck at 3, as Sync is also at 3. So, but yeah, we're getting stronger here. We're getting very close again. Cyber Knight's getting close to 8, not that far away now. And her hype is pretty close too again. Let's do a quick hype check here. 40s. Unfortunately, their loyalties need to go up. We may have to do that. Ooh, here we go. Pain is right around the point for a hype limit break. Her loyalty still. We need to do some loyalty here. Might have to start looking at that a little bit more. Sync also very close, so you might be able to get one after the next mission. Rook just got hers not that long ago, so she's real low on hype. But no one's like really stressed out, so that's good. Oh, you wouldn't have one anyway. So yeah, you're the couple of 30% stressors here and there, but nothing too bad. So we're in good situation right now. We can also now we can pick which our primary and secondary weapons are for our teams. That means what we start with. So for me, I would definitely want to switch these out. I'd have to unequip. That's kind of a pain. Don't really want to. Luckily mine are there's not a lot that I have to worry about right now. Makes it real easy. So I want her to default to her slant blade because that's real loud, and for our silencing, or well, our try to be quiet kind of play, we definitely lean that way first. We also did a little bit of adjustments of items, but you can see when we hover, now we can see a little thing on each of those, which is really cool. Again, we're gonna have to do that here too. Does this have a mod on it? We're gonna find out. Oh, it did it automatically. Okay, cool. Oh, apparently it has a mod. Oh, it does have. Oh, yeah, because it's got a silencer on it. Okay, gotcha. Oh no. It. I unequipped it. That went to there. I went to here. I equipped it, and then it goes back to that. Okay, that's weird. So do I gotta unequip both of them then? And then do it this way? Okay, there, it worked that time. That was weird. Yeah, everyone is... Yeah, I gotta have to switch all of them like that. I don't need to do that right now, but I'm just checking this to make sure things are set up a little bit so that we're set to go there. Okay. So I was doing a lot of unnecessary work I can do later. Alright, so after our mission where we came back with a little bit of money, a little bit of stuff, as it were, we're up to 281,000, which is real nice. Gotta enjoy that. So our power supply here for the barracks, so that we can look to upgrade once again. That's why we're doing it, so that we'll have room. Right now we do have room, so we don't have to. It's not a priority, is what I'm saying, but it's important that we keep that in mind, so that when we do add our underworld hub, that we are able to take advantage of it. Also, there's a field ops center we might want to look at eventually too. All right. But our counter intel pod is upgrading cryogenic cooling, as we will look at upgrading it to level 2 pretty soon, so we can get maybe some of these loot heavy hacking missions. But we're not quite in the spot where I'm like, I want to really worry about spending this money, because of 1 second here. I think I gotta sneeze. Okay, it didn't come out. I don't know what happened. But we are making money for our clinic, which is gonna be 400,000 we need for it. And so we're not that far away now. We have a assassination mission, looks like, here. But we also have 2 other missions we have to worry about here. One being Sibling Breakout, which is an important one for us because we will be able to recruit another hacker via this mission. And that'll be a 2-parter. So that'll be interesting. And then our difficulty is going to be moving up as we get our first 3-star mission. This is going to be the another kind of assassination mission. This is the kill 3 captains mission, and we'll be able to make a lot of money off of it. Sibling Breakout, we don't make any money. We have to, anything we can get, we'll have to do as we go. But actually, if we look at it, I want to take a look at one thing here. Oh, we have an interaction too that we should look at before we go any further. We're looking at leverage. I just want to see if there's anything that we want to worry about here. Cancel the reinforcement deployment. Reveals all lootbot content stage. All lootbot contents for all stages. Can arrange us an advantageous hover drop into our target zone. Oh, is that how to get into this one? Okay, so there's a couple different ways we can go, it looks like. So we have this one. And I guess if we pay, we can get this one. Drop close to the blue key location, we can snag the key and infiltrate the prison block without hacking. If our team does not include a hacker, this option presents a more direct path than stealth cargo. But if we go this way, we have to sneak across the training center's southern cargo field and either hack open a door or find the blue key to infiltrate the prison block. If our team includes a hacker, this option presents a more direct path. Okay. I mean, we're going to be taking a hacker, so if this is direct... Oh, well, this is funny. It says this option presents a more direct path. I guess if we have a hacker, it has a more direct path. But if we don't have a hacker, this is the more direct path. Okay, I see what it's saying. I see what it's saying. And so once we get in, then we have to bust Dot out of prison and extract before off-site security arrives. That's gonna be interesting. All right, let's look at these interactions then real quick. Have you thought any more about hiring my sister? Technical whiz, huh? We cut our teeth together, Dot and I. Won't be disappointed. Be a chance to get Dot off the streets for good. Right, we can see her full record in the roster. Right, so that was a quick little thing, okay. She's right, we can see it right here. We have some idea. We get more class training too, so the difference is basically more tech here for Zinc and more reaction here for Dot. But we'll see what kind of name she'll get. Although, you know, might get more from class training, but kind of might be the difference between maybe like a combat hacker and someone who's not doing that. I don't know. We'll have to see which kind of way things go with that. Okay, what's our plan then for today? I say, you know, 12 minutes in. We're going to get to the legwork, find out what happens, move a bit closer to this, and then take this to see what the mission's going to be. I mean, we know what the mission's going to be, but we don't know how long we'll have to do it. And then I think that's going to be it, actually. We take a look at cold storage real quick. I want to see one thing. We have an underworld dossier here. Oh, did I look at file sets? We do have another one. Mercenary Black Book. Okay, so we can do this for, let's see how much. It's saying 54. Which, if you look at the Merc dossiers, 31 and 1953. So I was like slightly more, but it's, I mean, it's like the smallest bit. But there's also supposed to be interesting, like if I sell this, now we should be able to get a choice between who we want. But I think if we sell this, we would get a favor. We can also sell, and when we do, we can get extra influence for the contact that we sell it to. So actually, now that I'm thinking about this, let me take a look at the Merc dossier here. So if right now I can sell for 31. If I sell it, I can sell it for 35. So that's even better than the file set, which is kind of sad. Potato. Probably take that influence. I'm gonna guess is what it would be, influence. So it's not saying that right now. His favorite value is 28. Her value is 23, which not worth that much to me. What does she even do? She sells medical gear, so we can get favors from her. We can use our favors to buy medical gear, but I don't think there's anything that's worth 23,000. So yeah, we could we could sell that for 35, which is 4 more. I mean, right now, hold on a second here. Gotta get the thoughts going correctly. All right, so right now, looking at this, we can get more than what the file set is worth. However, I think we can also sell the file sets in the same way, which should be more. So I should be able to still get a better deal. So for instance, for the Merc dossiers here, let's see, I can sell at the 3,000, okay. I can also get 22 from Octane instead. So that's up to 25, selling separately. 25 and then 35 is 60. So we can get 60 for selling it separately. And this is right now saying 54. So if I do this, then I should be able to... Let's find out. I'm going to do this and then we'll see. If not, then I can always, since we haven't done anything yet, I can always restart it. All right. So we minted it. Should be where's it at? New file type, mercenary black book. Okay, mercenary black book 22. That's terrible. That is a complete ripoff. That is a complete ripoff. That's less with that black book. That is less by a lot than what we did if we would sell. That's less than just a legendary one by itself. So printing it in, like minting it into the black book, actually lost us a ton of value. That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen. Let's reload it then. We haven't done anything yet, so it's fine. So we are not going to do that. We are not going to do this because that did not do what it should have done. Like it should have done at least a green one, and it didn't do that at all. So I wonder, now I'm curious, if I do it, does it randomly do it? Like if I do this, it always returns that common one that's terrible, or does it roll? Let's find out. Mercenary black, nope, that looks like it's gonna be the same. That's the exact same. It rolls the common one. Man, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. It kind of makes me think file sets aren't actually worth it. At least it's definitely not worth it for any high level stuff you have. You might as well just sell that. That's what that's telling me right now. That's what I'm being told right now, because 22 or 24 is what it really could be sold for, is less than just this by itself. So even this by itself lost a ton of value. I think I don't think that's the way it's supposed to work. So we could actually sell this by itself then. It seems like that seems to be a smart thing. Unless that's looked at later, the file sets. Because yeah, that was really strange. This is kind of strange too. I mean, I guess it depends on the invoices themselves. Maybe this one's actually worth more, period. But 20,000 on a legendary, 19,000 on an epic. Interesting. Personnel files. Yeah. All right, so I'm not going to do that yet. Well, if we get closer to that 400,000, then there might be time to bust that out a little bit more. We can sell a couple of the good big things, because that seems to be the way it goes. We have blueprints too. We have a Paladin R driver that we didn't look at this after we brought it back. So we have a weapon mod blueprint for a shotgun barrel. So can be used in nanofab to create one Paladin R driver per blueprint use. We don't have any shotguns right now, but we do have this. Or this weapon mod blueprint may be used while crafting a weapon blueprint to embed this mod into a weapon mod mod slot permanently. Okay. It's interesting that this legendary is worth less than, or worth the same as this epic, but I guess that has to do with levels. So I wonder if I sell this. Yeah, okay. It actually would sell for 10. What would this sell for? Oh, no one wants to buy it. I wasn't going to sell it anyway. I just was curious. One bliss. Like this I would probably sell, but I don't think, yeah, that's not really worth anything to me. We also have accounts. I'm not sure what these are for. I think I can just sell these, because I don't think they're file sets. I think they're just accounts. Okay. I think I can just sell these though. I can get a little bit more money. Maybe it's accounts that are ones that we can get influence from. And maybe not files. Alright. So we're just thinking out loud with some of this here. And then we could add more if we wanted to. Don't need to. We're a long way from getting a blueprint nanofab creation thing. I mean, we could build it now. But that's a lot of money. That is a ton of money, as a matter of fact. And like I said, we can't really do anything with that since we don't have any shotguns. Oh, that's not the one I was looking at, actually. We don't have any shotguns. Also, I want to look at things available from her, because I'm curious if there's anything we can buy from her that's worth her favor. Trauma R kit, close. Because that's 10,000 and her favors are worth 20. I would hope that we could maybe do something like put two of these together and then use one favor on it, but I have a feeling that's not the way it works. All right, so let's find out what's happened on this legwork before I get more distracted by stuff. Oh, we got our limit break first. Okay. So Pain has her limit break. Her loyalty is still 30. Fresh outlook. Reduce discontent by 10%. High discontent increases the power effects of high stress and opens up negative story options. It's at 20. That's not bad. We can live with that. We can do loyalty now. We'll see what else we have first before we consider that, because that now that I'm seeing a few more hype breaks, we do want to start thinking about this ahead of time so that we can start moving up towards 60, so that we can get some of the better breaks, better trait breaks. And so the other one is below the level trait up from 1 to 2. That would actually, this is pretty good too. Increase to +8 stress resistance and +4% XP gained. when it was previously 5% stress resistance and +3 experience points gains. That's actually a pretty good, that's probably, like, this is like, without even thinking about it, the best thing I can do right now. I mean, as the first break, definitely this. If we were like a couple breaks in, then we might want to start thinking about loyalty in order to start moving this up if it's not going to move up very fast on its own. And yeah, we might want to do that. But this is a very good update, I think, for this trait level. I'm used to seeing them, they were barely going up, you know, from +5 stress resistance to like +6 stress resistance and no +2 the experience gain. So this is pretty easy for me. Definitely gonna take the below the trait level. Awesome. So she got this from, or no, she didn't. This is something she came with. I was thinking she got it from doing the one leg work that sends them underneath, but she did not the one that went under. Sin did. So anyway, but yeah, +8 stress resistance and +4% experience points gain. That is really nice. I really like that. So she's up to +11 stress resistance now. And +4% experience points gained. That is good. I wonder if did but you've got below the level 2, so actually I think they upped the increase in the trait. Because if I remember correctly, it was at 2 and went up to 3 maybe. So I think they upped that. And I missed that in one of the updates, I think. So +8 stress resistance. So her stress resistance is very good. Not that we have to worry too much about the Cyber Knight. So this is why I wanted to check the others to see if there were other increases here. So Bouncer 2, +1 strength, +1 will, +25 hit points. I know I did this one. I think it was just the hit points that went up. I don't remember if one of those went up. Right? And as a reminder, Sin did bring our new recruit in, as well as our other recruit. So Sin is like our social hub. She's bringing in all these people. It's pretty funny. So we did look at that one. You haven't gotten one yet, so nothing there. You did. Deadeye. Okay. +3% light weapons accuracy and +3 long range accuracy. So I think that is exactly the same. So her, oh yeah, long range accuracy. Then she doesn't have a long range right now. She has assault rifles, which is not long range. So it's what it's saying is I should switch. But what this really does is open up things, opens it up more. So if I were to decide that I wanted to turn her into a Agent X as a class, she would have an advantage over, say, Pain, because SMG is that class weapon, and she has +3 to light weapons accuracy. While Pain does not. She does have long range accuracy though, so that's cool to keep in mind. And then okay, perfect. Okay, so awesome. So now limit break over. Let's find out what's going on here. Oh, it didn't work. Wow, that was an 80-something% and it did not go for us. Oh. Does her stress go up then? Her stress is at 40. We can't do anything about this though, can we? Does it matter then? Like, I don't think I can send her to the de-stressor. I mean, I obviously can't do it while she's on leg work, but I don't think I can do it, period. So I would think that she can't be affected by this, since there's nothing you can do to mitigate it. And it's not like we can get her hyped by getting her to do stuff, so legwork's really the only thing she can do. I might be able to then. We'll see when she comes back. But she should be fine next time. All right, sibling breakout then is going to be good. Tokens, when do we get our next one? That's what I was wondering. 10 days. Available tokens, we got a token if we want to use it. We're probably going to want to wait to use it until after this one. 13's not bad. So let me check the dates again. 3 and 8. We can run it a little bit longer. Oh, here we go. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me right now. Remember that you owe me an obligation. Star. Well, it's time. I'm calling it in. I need you and your team right now. Rush work always costs the most. No, not an obligation, Mask. This one is on the house, remember? Don't worry, we've got you on this. Oh, whatever it is. Right, Star? That is how this works. What do you need? That's what keeps this partnership strong. If I promise you a favor, I always come through for you. I like to see you don't hesitate when I call in my obligations. So, Mongrel, what exactly are we jumping into? I've got a defector. Someone I should have buried in a trash heap a while ago, if you're looking 2020. Alyssa Coffee worked her way up through my organization to become an important coordinator. Got her hands and everything. Anyone who knows too much can eventually be a liability. Anyone except for your face, you mean? Ha, well, be careful who you trust. That's always the right line to take. Alyssa Coffee knows enough to do some serious damage, and now she's gone to the law. Of all things, gone over to Bravestar? Bravestar has been very interested in my organization for a long time, so they must have cut a pretty good deal. Alyssa is too scared to play the mole, so the deal involves extracting her and protection services and all that sludge. The Bravestar extraction is scheduled in less than 8 hours. Alyssa has gone to ground, so there's no way to find out where she is hiding before then. But I know the time and place of the extraction. I need you there. I need you to snuff her right in front of her new pals. I know I can trust you to take care of this. Alright, so our obligation to Mongrel is a promise to step in at times like these. If you do not assist, we will permanently burn our relationship and damage our overall reputation in the underworld. The damage of the burn will flow through any positive and negative relationships that Mongrel has. Alright, so a snitch, a snuff out is ready to be planned. So let's take a look at her real quick. Mongrel. Here. Alright, so we are cooperative with her. Her trust is high with us, so that makes us feel a little bit better about, you know, wanting to do this. Her power level is not high, but it's not terrible. It's actually one of the middle ground for us. It's not at the very bottom, but you know, it's like middle class, I guess, before we start getting to like the upper class here. And then someone who's actually got a lot of power, and someone who's super power here. Octane's pretty powerful too, actually. How is Travis so strong? Anyway. So yeah, having an obligation here, okay, that's something. Also, she has a lasting trust with Mute because of loans successfully made and repaid over the years. Okay, so this is like all of a lot of like relationships and stuff that we're trying to take into account for this, and we have a lot of good relationships then. We have good trust. Mute has a good relationship with her. We don't want to break that, even though Mute has had her issues. But we got her back. So if we have her back, we should have her back here. Have her friends back. Even though the Cumulanew were not people we are on the best of terms with, I don't think. Yeah, because here's one. Oh, it's Syndicate boss. Her power level sucks. Is not too happy with us. Trust 0. Okay, just making sure it was not negative. Like you are negative, I believe. Yeah, yours is negative. Okay. But yeah, so Syndicate boss. She's not too happy with us. She also doesn't. She really hates Blur. She doesn't hate us. So. Oh, that's an interesting tag here. Grooming replacement. Okay. All right. I didn't realize we had some new tags here too. Here's another one. Old Associates. This one, I don't think is that new. Corrupt Infection. I think that might be new. Okay, this one, yes. We have not taken advantage of it, even though we should, because she has high exposure. I don't know what we can use it on that I am all that interested in. Ricksham. Oh, is that the gang style thing? Okay, so he hates Ricksham. I was like, you hate that. That's not me. Heartsec also hates us. Ooh, ew. So, having a contact inside the Q-milieu there, or I guess it's French. I'm not sure how they say it. Like, so I'll slaughter it for no reason. Does not like Sin though. Okay. Hired Headhunter. Okay, yeah, that's the one. That's on us. Okay. Mongrel is the one we're gonna be working for. King's Hand. Okay, is this new? You have a handful of cards ready to play when the time is right to make a move to the top of your faction. While you have a Kingsmaker hand, all of your limit breaks have access to the power play set of options. An exposure limit break could remove this powerful position. Okay. Interesting. Okay, another old associate. We know that. Gun nut. We knew about this one already. Potato is very protective of Mute. That's an old one too, though. Collector. That's not new either. Just realizing it for the first time, I think. Allied to Ricksham. And Trust and Pain. Okay. So we have been strong-armed into a new mission beforehand, which is very interesting here. So known without pay, we can, yeah, we want to do this to avoid burning our relationship into the ground. Yes. We'll have to take out the target before they escape under the wings of Brave Star SWAT. So long range weaponry and speed will be our allies. This is gonna be full on combat. I think combat required. Yeah. At starter stage, buff all teammates but +2 move points until the end of the turn. Secure sensor net DDoS. Erases up to 5 sec tally created an hour later in this turn. That's active. Okay. I want to look and see. Yeah, but this is not going to be the way we do this. Since this is full combat, we may want to go full on. This is probably our best combat team. I mean, it's our strongest team too, so it's probably our best combat team. Well, I guess Mute would be part of that, but I'm not sure that this is good. That would be a good spot for her. She's not great in combat. She's very good at stealth and moving around, but not in terms of like straight combat. While, you know, Sin's very good running up with her slash slide, which we love. It's fun. And then the Cyber Knight is pretty strong in her own right, but then also has access to some good support abilities to make sure everyone is doing good. So yeah, that's probably what we're gonna have to do. All right, so we've been called into action. We have been called into action, so bam. So that is where we're going to end here, because we are definitely gonna, we don't really have time to not do this. And this is actually pretty good timing. Then we can do this. So I have a couple days in between this and breakout, the sibling breakout, where we'll probably need at least one combat person. We'll see who out of it will be fine for this. Hopefully at least one of them will be. But Cyber Knight has to go too, I think, just to it. Yeah, so Cyber Knight has to be okay. Hopefully this will work out then. So Cyber Knight can't get killed in this, or not killed, but injured in this. And hopefully we can, yeah, this is gonna be interesting then. We're gonna have to see how this goes. But kind of pushing that on us, which is very interesting. And I'm guessing after this we'll need to use one of these to get our heat down again. But yeah, so now we know what's coming. I was like, oh, sibling breakout, bam, that's what's next. Actually, do we have any other obligations that we have to worry about? That might be the only one. Oh no, we have one more with Octane. Okay, Mongrel's using hers. So yeah, this is why you don't want obligations if you don't if you can help it, because they get dropped on you at weird times. Harry Martini's favor value is 66,000. We can't do anything with these favors though, right? Because he doesn't sell anything. All right, anyway. All right, so now we have an idea of what's coming up. This obligation, this assassination, this snuff out, if you will be coming up next episode. Then we'll come back here. We'll have just a couple days in between to get ready for the sibling breakout. We're gonna have to push it pretty close to this. We'll be able to find out here what's going down, and then we should have a class up, a level up here, basically, maybe even a hype, and nothing here. Nothing. Okay, so that's what we're looking at here. Hopefully, like I said, one of our soldiers will be okay. At least one. Yeah, probably one is fine, because we'll probably take Meek then to help us out. And then we have a hacker too. Oh man, it's gonna be a very stealthy team, but we'll worry about that when the time comes. And then we can also before this look at this, although we may wait. I don't know. We'll see how this goes as we prep for this, and then decide if we want to get this on our radar now or later. So it's a new mission type for us for this one here, so that should be exciting, and it might be a new map too. So we should have some interesting new content then for us, and we'll see how things go. So that's what's going to be coming next. Combat, and it's going to be a level 3 one, so we will definitely need to see how things go for this. So stay tuned, and thank y'all for hanging out and watching here as we continue our adventures with the ladies from Cyber Valkyria Delta. If you're enjoying it, of course, hit that follow button. Hit that hit the likes or the comments or subscribe, share, all that good stuff here on this video or any of the others on the channel. We have this playthrough. We have the one that was going before this and was had to be ended, unfortunately. So you know, get a taste of early access kind of deal. So you can definitely check that out. We have other games as well that we are playing through, or that we did play through. We have some Star Trader Frontier ones. We have a Football Manager one. You can see some of those as well. And I got more stuff in the backlog. Still gotta toss up as well. So lots of variety there. So definitely check that stuff out. And shout out to all the subscribers here that have been coming in recently. I really appreciate it. We're on the road to 100. We're getting close, which is crazy. Just about to 90. So thank you all for that. I really do appreciate it. And there's links in the description of the videos to Twitch and Twitter if you want to check those out, even though you don't have to, because don't do that much there. But it's there in case you want to check it out, especially Twitch tends to be on weekends, like a Saturday night, just hanging out with some friends and we play some games. Right now we're in the middle of V-Rising, so if you're interested in that, you can definitely check that out too. But yeah, that is going to do it here. Thank y'all once again for putting up with this and seeing what's going on. I don't know how interesting some of this is. But maybe in the next Safehouse episode, we can look at some of that lore that I've been meaning to take a look at. So yeah, that's going to do it. Thank y'all once again. Hopefully y'all are doing well out there. Stay well, stay safe, stay good, stay healthy. Just stay safe out there, because I know we had recently in the US, we had the hurricane come through Helene, and weather came through a lot of places, including us. We got a bit of it. So hopefully y'all are safe out there. Stay safe and healthy. And I will catch all of y'all next time. So y'all have a good one. Hopefully this next, there's a break between this one and the next one won't be that long. So y'all be good. And adios for everybody. Bye-bye.